Oh shit. Season 5 was so great. Mikey!
Take $6 million and build a time machine.
Where would you go first, huh?
Probably a time when Maddie was alive or something.
March 17th, 1984. Day I took my first bribe.
Ooh.
You.
It's easy. Got $1 million left from building the time machine, so I take my half and just stick it into Berkshire.
That's it, buddy.
What else?
Damn.
Nothing you change.
I bet if you ask him that question now, if you ask Gene that question, I wonder what his answer would be. What the dates he would go back to. Like, how far back would he go? Back to before the Hamlin stuff? Back to before Chuck, maybe? The fallout with Chuck? I'm curious what that answer would be from Gene. Here we go, man.
Oh, please get it.
Whoa, Marion. God damn, where do you go? God, what is his plan, man? This fucking city is crawling. I suppose he could give Vacuum Guy a shout, but I imagine that's almost impossible right now. In terms of money, in terms of contact, in terms of transportation. Oh, you just spilled everything. Okay, so that's how he'd pay for it, with those diamonds.
Anybody home?
What?
Hands, now.
What? They found his ass in there. Wow. Well, that's it. Holy shit. Now what? Oh no. He's like Walt in the crawl space.
Another phone call!
Boo! Oh, let's go, Bill.
Oakley, I like that. It's catchy. You know who this is, right?
No matter who your lawyer is, you are screwed. So I gotta ask, where do you see this ending?
Shit, that's what I'm wondering.
With me on top, like always.
Yeah, that's not happening. No fucking way. Look at the mustache is gone. Oh, that's end of an era. That hurts. Oh! Was that Marie? Oh my god.
By our count, that's life plus
190.
Oh my
life plus 190 years. 30 years. Keep your nose clean, stay healthy. You have a shot at seeing daylight in your old age.
That is a substantial time drop.
Listen, you've got Agent Schrader's widow back there. Why don't you invite her in?
Oh,
I mean, you know where that
shit.
much, don't you?
Oh god. Oh no.
They tell me they found you in a garbage dumpster. Well, that makes sense. If somebody was in trouble, no matter the time, no matter the place, Hank Schrader would be there.
Oof.
With a smile and a joke. You helped the two-faced, poisonous bastard behind it all. For what? Money. You did it all for money.
Jesus Christ.
He said his name was Mayhew. He offered me money. I declined. Any lawyer would. As I was leaving my office, I was attacked, and they drove me out into the desert. And when they pulled the hood off, I was kneeling in front of an open grave
Oh
with a gun
God.
pointed at my head. That was my introduction to Walter White.
Ooh.
There hasn't been a minute that I wasn't afraid. When it all blew up, I ran, but not from the police, from them. You are looking at a man who has lost everything. I have nobody. I have nothing.
Convincing. Believable.
Juries, right? You never can tell.
Oh,
It's a
damn it.
roll of the dice.
His demeanor changed completely.
I'm hoping there's some wiggle room.
Holy shit, Saul. It's so crazy that we're seeing more of just the fallout of Breaking Bad. We're seeing Marie, dude, as she's trying to get justice for Hank. That's just crazy to me that this show's expanding upon that.
Results in an anticipated advisory sentencing guidelines range of 85 to 90 months imprisonment.
7.5 years.
from fucking dozens of life terms to 30 to 7.5. Are we gonna see a time skip to after he leaves prison then? 7.5 years? It's not too long.
Defendant Goodman to receive 1 pint Bluebell mint chocolate chip ice cream every Friday for the duration.
What the fuck? You're going to prison, dude.
No more games.
Now I got a sweetener. Concerns a prominent Albuquerque attorney who disappeared, believed to have killed.
Oh, he's gonna say shit. He's gonna trade it for fucking time, dude.
He's trying to sell us the Hamlin
He doesn't
thing.
know that fucking Kim already
He
confessed.
thought he really had something.
Do we go to trial or do we have a deal?
Yeah, fuck the ice cream, dude. He's gonna trade Howard Hamlin for ice cream. Basically, that's what he was doing there. Oh shit, this is when he was getting waited to get fucking relocated. Oh my god, we're seeing Walt again. Oh my god, man, I love this show. I love this universe. Oh my god, Cranston! We're literally seeing Heisenberg. We saw Walter White the other episode, but we're looking at Heisenberg right now.
No.
What? Speak up.
No. What would you do if you had a time machine?
Oh, see, he's asking the question again. Oh, fuck yeah, that's great. Walt, I feel like would just take it back and not get bought out from gray matter, right?
The kind of time travel that you're thinking of is a scientific impossibility. Quantum mechanics, we're discussing that now? Stay in your lane.
God damn, man, you're such a party pooper. It's just a fun little question, hypothetical.
You are talking about regrets, so if you want to ask about regrets, just ask about regrets and leave. When I was a graduate student, I started a company with some
gray matter, baby.
And had I stayed, I wouldn't be down here with you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So you started a company. Is it still around?
Worth billions with a B.
How could you never tell me about this? We could have done something with this.
You'd have been the last lawyer I'd have gone to.
Yeah, sure.
Damn. Ouch.
So what about you?
Wait, I got one.
One time I killed this lawyer. I got this lawyer killed. I shat in the sunroof.
Trying to show off, so I hit the ice fast as I could. I biffed it so hard I heard a crack. Whew. Wasn't the ice, it was me.
A slip and fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I put myself through bartending school.
That's the regret you'd change. He was always slipping Jimmy. By the way, I just realized he said that's how he got through bartending school. What the fuck did he need bartending school for? Slipping Jimmy, man.
I want you to tell the other side that I've got more to trade. Okay, I just remembered something that'll make their toes curl.
Anything that makes their toes curl is bound to jam Kim up.
Yeah, true.
If it involves her.
Oh, it involves her.
What? Are you gonna sell Kim out then in exchange for...
It's really good ice cream.
For ice cream? Don't. What's his plan here? There's no way he's going to sell Kim out and fuck her over even more for the sake of getting ice cream every Friday for 7 years. I'm sure it is good ice cream. I do like mint chocolate chip. I'm not gonna lie. But I'd say it's not a very even trade.
With that. What do we get them for the shower? A stroller, right?
My God, what a terrible existence. I'd rather be getting arrested. God, everyone looks miserable, man. I guess if you're at a lawyer's office, you're not probably very happy. Or maybe it's just because they're in Florida. Both fair.
You want to volunteer?
Yes.
Can you answer a phone? Sure. Then there you go.
Clean up their fucking office a little bit. All right, getting back into some law work. Good for her. Getting back into her comfort zone. Getting her life a little bit back on track after finally getting that guilt off her back.
He's giving testimony that affects you. Personally.
What exactly though? What exactly though? I'm so fucking I don't want him to fuck over Kim for the sake of ice cream. I really don't. Especially now that Kim's starting to get her life a little bit back in order. Oh, look at him. He's back. Oh, look at him. Oh, the suit. That's a little half smile. God, it's crazy. This show did such a good job making Saul look so different. He does look so much older than he did back in the Jimmy timeline that we saw only like 5 episodes ago.
The defendant still wants to represent himself?
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's right, Your Honor.
You literally have Bill right there. He's the GOAT.
And for these offenses...
He's also still wearing the ribbon from the plane crash too. I didn't even see that.
2 years ago, A man came into my office.
here he
He
goes.
said his name was Mayhew. That was my introduction to Walter White.
Jesus, down to the words. The exact same words.
But not for long.
Oh, no, it's switching up.
That night, I saw opportunity. My every waking moment was spent building Walter White's drug empire.
Mr. Goodman, you are now under oath.
Is he doing this just for a performance in front of Kim?
I lied to the government about Kim Wexler. I just wanted her to come here today.
Oh, it's
I
big.
wanted her to hear this.
Okay, all right, sure.
If he hadn't walked into my office that day, Walter White would have been dead or behind bars within a month. Fact is, Walter White couldn't have done it without me.
Jesus, dude.
Your Honor, we move to strike Mr. Goodman's comments.
On what grounds?
Speculation.
Speculation? He's testifying to his own actions.
And my brother Chuck, Charles McGill.
Rest in peace. Oh!
He was.
Oh, what a
an
great
incredible
fucking.
lawyer.
Oh, what a great throwback shot. Chicanery.
I took away the one thing he lived for, the law. After that, he killed himself.
But that thing with your brother, that wasn't even a crime.
It was.
Mr. Goodman.
Just had to get it off his chest, maybe, I guess.
The name's McGill.
Oh!
I'm James McGill.
James McGill's back. He confessed to everything, and that's James McGill. That's Jimmy right there. Confessing to everything and showing emotion, man. That's Jimmy.
Now admitted to, including perjury on this court.
Evidence.
Oh, that look.
Yes, I did.
Chuck. Oh, Chuck. Oh, Chuck. Oh, Chuck. Oh, Chuck. We just saw Heisenberg not too long ago, and I'm getting the most fucking chills just from hearing Chuck's voice, man.
Why? Why? Because you're my brother.
Exactly, man.
You do the same for me.
No, he wouldn't. Oh, maybe. I mean, it's hard to say. He took care of him that one night when he got super drunk. He stayed the night with him, made pancakes in the morning, waffles.
You want to talk about my clients? Or maybe you just want to tell me what I'm doing wrong.
That's not what I had in mind.
I'm going to take a pass on the heart-to-heart, Chuck.
If you don't like where you're heading, there's no shame in going back and changing your path.
When have you ever changed your path?
Wants to be like Chuck. Chuck doesn't change his past, so why would he? I wonder if that's the regret, man. The time machine! Oh my god! I was just about to say, what if that's the moment? That's the moment he'd go back to. Having a heart-to-heart with Chuck, and then just the question, are you sure you don't want to change your path? Fuck, man. ADX Montrose. Dude, he's not getting anything he wanted. Look at the camera like that. What are you doing? Oh, this guy has eyes on the back of his head. Oh, he sure does. Oh my sweet Jesus. Do know you.
Better call Saul.
Yeah. Dude, if he's Saul Goodman, he might actually, like, he might be good in prison. Like, people might not, I mean, I think he'd still get fucked with, but, like, he was a friend to everybody. He was a defense lawyer.
You call Saul?
They all know him.
Better call Saul.
Jesus.
Better call Saul.
What is going on? Are they starting a fucking gang? A cult? A cult worshipping Saul in prison? Oh, that'd be awesome.
Saul.
This is... He's worshipped. Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Worship.
I wonder if it's maybe Kim. Maybe Kim got her license back.
Man.
Kimberly!
Thank you.
She looks so good.
Hi, Jimmy.
Oh, those words.
Turns out my New Mexico bar card doesn't have an expiration date.
Oh, so she didn't get her license back. She just fucking came to visit. Oh no, they're gonna lean up against the wall and share one. Oh my god. Oh, this is great. I didn't even realize the flame is in color. The flame is still there. The cigarette is in color. Oh my god, dude. I love this. I fucking love this, man. All the way back to the first episode, man. Ooh. Holy shit, dude. What a sight. Oh, the finger guns. Oh, chills, man. Oh my god, chills. Ooh, that's the end. Oh, I'm a fan. Oh, fuck yeah. I loved that. Holy shit, you guys. Better Call Saul is over, and I'll tell you what, I'm perfectly happy with that. I thought that was a fantastic finale, man. I saw what I wanted to see, and then I saw a little extra. Like, I never expected to see Marie come back and see just fallout from that, see more consequences from the actions of Breaking Bad and see them play out a little bit in this. Seeing Marie deal with the loss of Hank and try to get justice for him, that's something I did not expect to see. And Gomez. Gotta give Gomez his dues too. And I think it ended great. I loved the ending there. There's no leaving anything up for interpretation. I think they have it right where it needed to be. He's gonna be in prison for a long time. And if he does ever get out while he's alive, him and Kim are on good terms now. They're on all right terms. Like, I think they would reunite if he were to get out of prison and just kind of finish living, you know? That's how I feel. That look, those finger guns, the cigarette, like, it just all played back into, it was like all references to their relationship in the past. The cigarette all the way back to the first episode when they were smoking over at HHM. The finger guns was what he did it to her when he said, I'm Saul Goodman. She did it to him. Kim's in a good spot. Her life is in a good spot. She got the guilt off of her back, and she's moving on finally. She is working with the lawyer lady, kind of basically as like a secretary, as kind of what Francesca was to them. It was interesting seeing all the different flashbacks, and I loved the recurring question in all the flashbacks. You know, what would you go back to? Is there a regret you would change? What day would you go back? I loved that. I loved that. The first one with Mike, he says, I'd go back to invest in blank, whatever the hell it was. And Mike's like, so you do it for money? That's all you care about? And then in the second one, he's telling fucking Heisenberg, he tells him that he'd go back and stop himself. I'm guessing he'd stop himself from doing his first slip and fall. I don't know. I think the way he worded it made it sound like, you know, he would have stopped himself from doing that for the sake of his knees, like because his knees hurt now, so he regrets doing that. But I think it's deeper than that. He regrets his first slip and fall. He regrets the moment that made him slip in Jimmy for the first time. At least that's what I'm interpreting from that. And then in that third scene, the question didn't come up, but the book was right there. And I love that, man, because I think that is a moment. That is a moment that I think he could pinpoint. Like, that is a moment I would go back to and do something differently. I would sit there and I'd have a heart-to-heart with my brother because he showed consideration. Chuck showed that he cared and he wanted to listen to Jimmy about his business and what he was doing with his work. But Jimmy assumed, oh, no, you don't care. You just want to kick me down and whatnot. And Chuck said, hey, I mean, you know, it's not too late. If you want to change your path, you can do so. So I think there's a couple things in there. Like, he would want to have that heart-to-heart with Chuck, or he could have been like, Chuck, yeah, maybe I am out of my element, maybe I should change my path. And those would have been, who knows what would have changed if he took either of those options, having that heart-to-heart or agreeing that he should change his path. So that's like, I love that, man. I fucking love that. I loved this series finale, man. I think it wrapped everything up really well. I'm very satisfied. We saw a scene of Mike. We saw a scene of Heisenberg, Chuck, which is wild. We saw Marie. We saw Kim and Jimmy kind of bury the hatchet almost in a way. And we saw, I mean, just the return of Jimmy. The death of Saul Goodman. I think that's what we just witnessed, was the death of Saul Goodman. He's kind of, I think, using that alias a little bit while in prison. He can't escape from that alias. He's only known as Saul there, so it's not like he can say, no, I'm Jimmy. They don't know him as Jimmy, so it makes sense why he'd still be Saul there. But as a person, he's not Saul anymore. He's Jimmy, man. And that confession in the courtroom was a huge, huge fucking moment. And I loved it, man. I loved this series finale. This show means so much to me. This universe is like my favorite thing ever. I love Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, El Camino. I just love them so fucking much. They mean so much to me. Better Call Saul is, and I shit you not, I think Better Call Saul is the only show ever in my life that I've ever watched, literally from day one all the way to the end. Every single show that I've ever watched, I'd ever watched from day one. Like all my favorite shows, Community, Dexter, Game of Thrones, every show I've ever watched, I'd start from, they're already a couple seasons in, or they ended a couple years back. That's how I always started shows. This show, Better Call Saul, I remember watching the promos and being hyped as hell for episode 1. And that moment when you saw Tuco in the final seconds of that first episode just hyped me up so fucking much. Dude, I literally have on this channel, it's private, so you guys wouldn't be able to go to the channel to see it, but I have reviews. I literally have reviews from 14-year-old me watching the show and just booting up my computer and recording a review. They were terrible. I was 14 years old. They were terrible. I'm so embarrassed by them. I've never been able to watch the full thing. I can maybe watch a minute and then I'm like, dude, I gotta close this shit out. As a matter of fact, you guys, I'll put the link to that in the description, and if you guys want to go see that, you guys won't be able to watch the full thing, but that exists. That's something I did back in 2015. So this show means a lot to me. The fact that this is the only show that's ever happened for me where I've watched it from day one all the way to the end, seeing the end, and it's just such a weird feeling, man. It is such a weird feeling. I can't believe it, man. This show is done. The Breaking Bad universe is done for potentially ever. They said they have no plans to continue it, so this could be the end of it as we know it. If so, perfect. It had a great run. Not a single negative about it. I love it so much, and Better Call Saul is such a fucking masterpiece. This finale was fantastic. Holy shit, you guys. Better Call Jimmy.